Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ibrahimovic! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to hit the front line. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball played into space. Well, that has not gone well. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Swung in towards the middle. And he knocks it clear. Hullet, a player of legendary status. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. No way through. Oh, shooting chance! Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Beckham. Vieira.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
In by Henderson, up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Out towards the flank, in towards the backs, has a go! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now the finish! They've scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And that interception was most necessary. Beckham. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely. Warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. Messi. Looking for the runner, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. PK. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. And that should get the job done. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Interesting ball. Now that's well seen too. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Vieira gets rid without sophistication.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
21, Messi. Number 10, Mbappe.
He gets big! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Schmeichel gets it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been drilled forward. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Just 5 minutes left. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's there to make the challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Aimed in towards the centre.
Minutes has been indicated.
Casemiro gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
And it's Messi. Now it's
Oh,
Beckham.
great feat that.
Beckham. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Sends it crossfield. Oh, good spread. And that has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Great chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Beckenbauer. And that is played back to front. This is promising. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Jordan Henderson. Oh, good read. Costa Corta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking cross. It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Check, will they claim to that? And now they can spring out of defence.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Costa Corta. And Robertson. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is a shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Beckenbauer. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zirkzee. Well, now here's a good battle, but there's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're already into the second period. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. And he welcomes it in. And he'll shoot here! Oh, he's really drilled it. They've played it short. Now it's Bellingham. Delivers across. And it's hoisted clear. Shapes the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Costa Corta. Cross to the back. Towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund can counter promptly here. Sanchez. Jordan Henderson. Ibrahimovic. Kagawa. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Messi. Number
Beckenbauer
5, Beckham.
chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Quadrado. He is through here.
Quadrado.
Oh, nice touch.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Ribery. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great leap! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
There will be 3 minutes added
No
time.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go to... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
A real chance if he can get through.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham with the cross. That's a throw. And it's Nedved. Has a go! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Henderson can get it clear. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Fired deep. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Zirkzee. And he goes cross-field. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Henderson. Oh, this is a terrific... Henderson! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Henderson puts his foot on the gas. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is lovely. It's Bale! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort.
He's got the shot away! And the defence can get it clear. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Looks to bypass the midfield. Nedved. Zirkzee fiddles it through. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckham delivers with wit. Towering header! He's got a goal! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0. There's the hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Sparta Rotterdam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Here's the delivery. Goes in for the header! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring. Bale! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Sparta Rotterdam get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Bale.
Sparta Rotterdam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice interception, well timed. Zirkzee is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's straight offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Sparta Rotterdam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And that's gone loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of it.